Welcome to another edition of JTJU, where we all try to be just a little better at the game of Clash of Clans. We've got a Mice and Men screencast up for you. That's where we look at a base, create a plan, and then execute the plan. See if we can learn anything from it. In this case, it's from our war on 7-7 versus Manila Pojai. Sadly, Manila Pojai sounds good, but they didn't play as well, and JTJ ended up winning 112 to 45 or some such thing. But we'll take a look at Kayden versus Cindy and see who can come out on top. First, let's take a look at the base. Alright, so as we look at the base, we can kind of see that Cindy's Town Hall 8 got a mixed bag on air defense, 4, 5, and 2. So she's in the middle of upgrading there. Level 5 mortars, so that's pretty much max for the level. What is that? Town Hall 4, or level 4 Whiz Towers, 8 on the Archer Towers, 8 on the Cannons. Some more 4/8s there, so even on Cannons and Whiz Towers. So, you know, kind of a mixed bag there, but with most JTJ plans, we try to get more of a forest view, so boil it up to something that looks like this, where the yellow is the attacking force, Caden, and purple is the defending force, Cindy in this case. You can see over on the left there, the last most purple column is air defense. There's almost a 2-level gap there versus Caden's Town Hall 7 air troops. So, and then if you went ground, you can kind of see that his ground troops are Town Hall 7, 8, and Cindy's defense ground-wise is kind of borderline 7, mid-7, so it's a little bit stronger. So, in short, the plan we should put together should be more air. Given that, we went with this. So, we basically went with a loon attack. When you look at the base, it's one of those racetrack designs where they try to get you to run around the edge while the inside shoots you. So we need to be trying to figure out how to break that pathing before we do our push to the middle. The way we did that is, first step, we raised one of the inside air defense towers, kind of lighten our load. And then on steps A through F, we deployed at A, B, C, D, and F loons to take out those corner positions, Archer Tower, Whiz Tower, Archer Tower, Whiz Tower. And you can kind of see there in certain cases, A, we drop 3 because it's a straight-on flight, versus when we go at Whiz Towers at B, we break it into 2 teams, so one takes the shots while the other 2 come in, and we repeat that type of style over at the F point with E and F. The F group will actually then proceed on and trigger the clan castle, in which we will then draw out to point G and kill at point H after we drop a distract giant at H. So once the clan castle's down and those edge pathing's broken, we can then thrust in from the 7 to 8 o'clock position. That's the steps I through L, and we'll basically drop loons in groups, 3 groups, I, J, K, and those will flow across straight at that mortar, air defense, and mortar is the theory, and then come across and clear the board. Once those guys are engaged with the air defense tower, then that'll be our move to actually deploy the minions and begin the cleanup process. Might be hard to get a 3-star, but definitely if you do it right, should be able to 2-star. So let's take a look at how Kayden did and then talk about it. Alright, so Kayden starts out as planned, drops the 3 lightning spells on the air defense tower there in the middle. The strongest one is the one you want to target. And we get some bonus splash damage, take out 2 other buildings we hadn't planned on, so that's good. Win. And here comes the cutting of the pathing. First, Archer Tower attack's good, the Vanguard's good. He forgets the second part of the Vanguard at point with that Whiz Tower there at 8 o'clock. He does the same mistake at the Whiz Tower at F at 5 o'clock. So right now his pathing break is not going as cleanly as planned. He's kind of messed up a little bit, so buildings are left over that shouldn't be, but he does end up pulling the dragon, so maybe he can recover. Probably not. It's going to be a little hard to do on the fly. He does end up dragging out the dragon. Notice the distract giant, place it right underneath. He should have placed it way down at the bottom of the map so they could walk, make the dragon fly farther, then let the archers shoot. More of these archers would have lived through that and helped him out. Now he's supposed to do his main thrust. Notice not the 3 groups that were talked about, I, J, and K, just one big spam group, which allows that to happen, which is if they hit any type of area of effect, in that case 3 air-seeking mines popped out of the last air defense tower, you're going to lose them all, and he did. And now it's like, well, why are the minions coming out so late and they're going to die because of the air defense tower, but also the clan castle balloons, which were supposed to be part of the IJK thrust, didn't come out either. So, not the exact plan we had hoped for, as you can kind of see here. But why don't we take, as a bonus, let's take another attack at this. We had another one of our clashers from the JTJ clan try the plan, Jace, and let's see if he can do a little better. Jace starts out just like Kayden with a triple strike of lightning in the middle there and gets the same area of effect, so that's good. Notice here though he does a lot better job with the described groupings and launch points, so he gets a much better cleaning out there, if you will. Notice how many we're getting a lot better penetration into the middle, and the pathing is definitely broken at this point, and the dragon, of course, was dragged. The distract is also done better. Notice how the dragon locks into the giant before the archers are deployed. Only 2 archers end up dying, so better there as well. Now here comes the actual deployment of the main thrust. Notice there's a little bit of pulsing going on with the balloons. That's another effort to limit damage of area of effect as they move into their first target before grouping. And you can see there it's helping them out, as only a few of the balloons get taken out by that mass air-seeking mindset by the air defense tower. But still, at this point, you know, I'm not sure. You only got a minute 3 left. The loons are moving slowly, as they tend to do. I don't think it's going to be an issue of having enough troops. It's going to be a time problem. So maybe what we needed to do there is adjust the flight path of the clan castle balloons to be more straight from maybe 1 o'clock or from 4 o'clock. That might have made the difference. Having so many come from 8 o'clock was just too long of a flight time, and it would have given us the extra 10 seconds we needed. But Jace, Kayden, good job on the plan shown here. And for the rest of you, as always, good luck in your clan wars, and until next time, flash on.